Okay, we are now live here at Gurong Pinoy. Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Good evening mga kaguro and welcome to Gurong Pinoy International Review. For tonight, we will be having our review for clerical reasoning. This is for our civil service examination takers, specifically for the sub-prof level takers. Okay, so once again, this live tonight is for clerical reasoning po para sa mga sub-prof level takers. Okay? So please comment your location so that we can acknowledge you on our live. Okay? So again, magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Good evening, Ma'am May Benedicto. Magandang gabi po, Ma'am. Okay, so for those na hindi pa po member ng ating exclusive group for our Civil Service Examination Review, mag-message lamang po dito sa Gurong Pinoy para po kayo ay makapagpa-enroll sa ating exclusive group. Okay, and at the same time, please mention your friends, tag them, for those na magte-take din po ng ating CSE sub-prof level this August. And please also react, comment, and then share this live. And also support our live tonight by sending us stars. Okay, so handa na ba tayo sa ating talakayan ngayong gabi? Okay, so good evening, Ma'am Lovely Narvina from Tacloban City, Leyte. Magandang gabi po, Ma'am. Okay, also good evening kay Sir Kiko Explores from Pangasinan. Magandang gabi, sir. Okay, so once again, this is clerical reasoning. So we have three parts for tonight's discussion. First, we have the alphabetizing. Second is the spelling. And lastly, we have the checking for errors. Okay, so before we start, for those na hindi pa po nakakakilala sa atin, ako po ay magpapakilala sa inyo. I am your coach, Georgina Chanero Tinasas. I graduated cum laude. I am a proud scholar of Gurong Pinoy. And also, I am a licensed professional teacher with a LET rating of 90.60. Okay? So, magandang gabi po ulit sa ating lahat. Okay, good evening din Ma'am Rosemary Durango from Surigao del Sur. Good evening, ma'am. Okay, so mukhang handa na ang ating mga kaguro sa ating discussion for tonight. So before we proceed to our discussion proper, let us first have our opening prayer. Of course, samahan po ako rin yung mga kaguro sa ating panalangin. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learned. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. Okay, so once again, we are live here at Gurong Pinoy for CSE Sub-Prof discussion for clerical reasoning. Okay, so handa na ba ang ating mga answer sheet sa mga members ng ating exclusive group? Meron po tayong uploaded na PDF kanina para sagutan po ninyo in advance ang ating mga items tonight. Tingnan po natin mamaya kung ilan ang tamang sagot na makukuha natin. Okay, so handa na ba tayo? Okay, so let's start. Okay, let's start. Okay, first part of our sub-prof clerical reasoning is the alphabetizing. We have 9 rules in alphabetizing category. So we have the rule number 1. If we are going to alphabetize the title plus the full name, we are going to alphabetize it by, of course, first unit must be the last name. Second unit must be the first name. Third unit must be the middle name. Fourth unit must be the title. Okay, for example, we have here some attorney Samuel P. Hernandez. So we are going to file this as Hernandez, which is the last name, followed by Samuel, which is his first name, followed by followed by P, the middle initial, and lastly the title, which is the attorney. So again, when we are going to alphabetize this form, title plus full name, okay? So we have to start with the last name, followed by the first name, followed by the middle name or the middle initial, and lastly, of course, the title. Okay, so this is our rule number 1. Now let's proceed to rule number 2. Okay, but if we are going to file or to alphabetize title only plus the first name only or the last name only, we are going to file this as written. So for example, Princess Diana. So wala po siyang last name, only the first name and the title. So meaning we are going to file this as Princess Diana. Okay, and another example is we have here the title, which is the father, and the last name only, which is Suarez. So we are going to file this as Father Suarez. Okay, I hope malinaw ang rule number 1 and rule number 2. Now let us proceed to rule number 3. For rule number 3, we are going to spell out abbreviations. Okay? So, yung mga words or yung mga terms na shortcut or i-abbreviate po natin ang mga ito. So, for example, we have here, Dexter's Saint Mark is filed as, of course, is-spell out po natin ang abbreviation na ST dot. It will be filed as Saint with SAINT complete spelling, Mark, Dexter. Okay, so again, we are going to file this or spell out po natin ang mga abbreviations. Okay, now let's proceed to rule number 4. Okay, for rule number 4, uppercase or the capital letter and the lowercase or the small letter are treated similarly. Okay, so same lang po ang kanilang value sa pag-alphabetize or pag-file. So for example, we have here McDonald written in capital letter M, small letter C, is the same as with the McDonald with capital letter M and capital letter C. So again, uppercase or capital letter and lowercase or small letter are treated similarly. Okay, I hope malinaw ang rules 1 to 4. And then we are going to have the rule number 5. For rule number 5, if a business name contains names of person, apply filing rules for names of person. So kung maalala po ninyo, ang rule number 1 natin, yun po ang sinusunod natin na rule for filing of names of person. So for example, if we have here a business name with name of person, of course, we are going to follow the rule for filing the names of a person. So for example, Josefina S. Soriano Memorial Hospital. So as you can see, we have here name of a person which is Josefina S. Soriano. So kung babalikan po natin ang rule number 1, mauuna po yung last name. Again, mauuna yung last name followed by the first name followed by the middle name or the middle initial. So if file po natin ito as Soriano, Josefina S. Memorial Hospital. Okay, I hope malinaw ang rules 1 hanggang sa 5. Okay, now let's proceed to rule number 6. Okay, so for rule number 6, ang mga small words, simple words, or kagaya ng the, of, or to are not considered. Again, hindi po considered ang mga ang maikli na salita kagaya ng the, of, at saka to. So for halimbawa, meron tayong ditong the small shop is filed as, hindi na natin kino-consider yung the. So ang mauunang letra po is S from small. Okay, small shop. Okay? Exclude na po natin ang the. Okay, I hope malinaw ang rule number 6. Now, let's proceed to rule number 7. Okay, sa rule number 7 naman po, ang mga numerals, ang mga nakasulat in number forms or numerals, i-spell out din po natin ang mga ito. Okay, halimbawa, meron tayong ditong 51st Avenue. So, 51st, i-spell out po natin siya as F-I-F-T-Y. Okay, kung paano po siya sinespell out. Okay, so again, for rule number 7, spell out numerals. Okay, so now let's proceed to rule number 8. For businesses with the same names are filed according to location. Okay, so for example, maifa-file tayo na same lang ang pangalan. So ifa-file po natin sila according sa kanilang location. So halimbawa, SM City Batangas comes before SM City Iloilo. Why? Because B comes before I. Okay? B comes before I. So meaning to say, kung parehas lang ang pangalan, ang babasehan po natin is yung location nito. Okay? So now, let's proceed to the last rule, rule number 9. Government departments are filed according to purpose. Again, government departments are filed according to purpose. So halimbawa, ang Department of Education, so ang purpose ng Department of Education is, of course, education. So meaning, E, education ang mauuna. And then, it comes before the Department of Finance. So meaning, E here comes before F. Okay, so I hope malinaw ang rules 1 to 9. Para hindi po natin makalimutan, we have here a summary of our alphabetizing rules from 1 to 9. Okay, so again, rule number 1, last name followed by middle name plus the title. Rule number 2, title and first or last name filed as it is. Okay, and then rule number 3, spell out po natin ang mga abbreviations. Rule number 4, small letters and capital letters are treated similarly or equally. Rule number 5, apply filing rules for names in businesses. Sundin po natin ang rules sa names of person. Okay? And then, small words are excluded. And then, numerals are spelled out. Wala po tayong binabasehang number. So, para maging letter siya, spell out po natin. And then, number 8, businesses with the same names filed by location. And of course, last but not the least, government offices filed by function. Okay, so since we have already discussed the 9 rules for alphabetizing, now let us proceed to the first part of our discussion tonight for clerical reasoning. So handa na ba tayo sumagot for the first part? Okay, before that, we have here directions. Arrange the entries in alphabetic order. Select the best answer and blacken the corresponding space on your answer sheet. Okay, so hawakan na pong ating mga lapis at saka papel at mag-take down notes po tayo sa mga mahalagang key points na ating mapag-aaralan ngayong gabi. Okay, at the same time, i-check po natin ang ating sariling sagot regarding kanina sa PDF file na uploaded sa ating group. Okay, so again, now let's begin with item number 1. Okay, so help me to make this discussion an interactive one by commenting or dropping your item number, the number of your choice. Okay, para malinaw po kung anong item ang inyong sinasagutan. Okay, simulan natin sa item number 1. Okay, so we are going to alphabetize them or arrange them in alphabetic order. Letter A, Mr. Kyle A. Gamboa. Letter B, Attorney Christine V. Vinculado. Letter C, Dr. Paulo B. Ramirez. Letter D, Miss Iris C. Loyola. Letter E, Mrs. Juvie O. Mendoza. Okay, anong mauuna, followed by what, at ano ang mahuhuli? Okay, try to alphabetize this. So kung maaalala po ninyo, this is under our rule number 1. Ayan, ang bilis. Meron na akong nakita nag-comment ng number 5. Sunod-sunod na number 5. Tingnan natin kung tama ang number 5. Okay, so kung aalahanin po ninyo, sa rule number 1 natin, meron silang katungkulan or title, plus meron din silang first name, merong middle initial, and last name. So of course, ang uunahin po natin is yung last name. Okay, since kumpleto po ang kanilang pangalan. So we are going to base this to their last name. So let us look at the beginning letters of their last name. Okay, ang letter A nagsisimula sa letter G. Okay? Ang letter B naman nagsisimula sa V, vinculado. Okay, letter C, R for Ramirez, letter D, L for Loyola, and letter E for M for Mendoza. Ngayon, natukoy na natin kung ano ang mga beginning letters ng kanilang last name. Okay, ngayon naman, i-arrange lang po natin sila in alphabetic order. Okay, so ayan, marami ako nakikitang 5. Sunod-sunod na 5. Okay, so anong nauuna sa ating alphabet? Okay, G, V, R, L, or F. Of course, mauna po is yung letter G. Okay, letter G. So meaning this is the first one. So dapat sa choices po natin, mauuna ang letter A. Okay, kung titingnan po natin ang ating choices, we have only here 2 options na nagsisimula sa titik A. So let us eliminate all other options para hindi po tayo mahirapan sa pagpili ng tamang sagot. Okay, so meron na tayong 2 natitirang pagpipilian. Okay, so meaning, ang unang letra po is G. Okay, so kung titingnan po natin, ang pinakahuli sa mga ito ay V. Okay, sa alphabet natin, ang pinakahuli is V. So dapat nagsisimula sa A, nag-end sa B. So tingnan po natin ang natitirang options natin. Okay, nagsisimula sa A, tama, A, nagtatapos sa letter B, vinculado. Okay, this one is not since it ends with letter D. Okay, of course, para hindi po tayo matagalan sa pagpili ng tamang sagot, okay, ito po ay isa sa mga techniques na ginagawa po natin sa pag-alphabetize. So meaning, ang sisimula dito sa letter A at nag-end sa B is yung option number 5. Okay, so tingnan natin kung tama ba ang pagkakasunod-sunod ng ating mga letters. Okay, G followed by letter D, which is L, second, followed by E, which is letter M, third, followed by C, which is R, fourth, and of course, lastly, V is the fifth. Okay, try natin kung tama. A, D, E, C, B. A, D, E, C, B. Okay, tumpak. Ang tamang sagot po sa ating unang bilang ngayong gabi ay number 5. Okay, magaling. Okay, marami ang nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Okay, ngayon naman, punta tayo sa item number 2. Okay, unang bilang pa lang, marami nang nakatama. Okay, how about this one? Okay, so kung titingnan po natin, ang mga nakasulat sa ating choices ay mga pangalan ng businesses. Okay, mga pangalan ng businesses. Okay, tingnan po natin kung meron dito na meron ditong name of person. Okay, so ito, my name of person. Okay, ito. Okay, and then El Sastre, this is also last name. Okay, this one is, I guess this one is last name. Felicitas Enrique. So, Felicitas Enrique, ang last name po dito is Enrique. Okay, how about Eliza Quizon? Of course, Quizon po ang last name. And then Everdon Trading, of course, given na ganito po natin siya i-file since wala naman pong person or name of person na involved sa letter E. Ngayon naman, since titingnan po natin, meron tayong 3 letters na nagsisimula sa letter E. Okay? Meron tayong 3 option or 3 letter na nagsisimula sa letter E. All we have to do is to alphabetize. Alin ang mauuna at alin ang mahuli. Okay, subukan natin. Anong mauuna? Elan or L? Since nauuna yung L kumpara sa N. Okay, it's either elan or L. Okay, of course, anong mauuna? Okay, I can see 5. Meron akong nakikitang 5. Okay. Okay, 5 nga ba ang sagot? Okay, so take note, ang mauuna po dito is of course this one, the L. Since wala nang kasunod na letra, okay, this one is the first. Okay, followed by of course this one, the elan. Okay, now we have two remaining letter E's, EN and EV. Of course, ang susunod is EN. Okay, so letter C ang third. Sunod is, of course, Everdawn, EV. Since nagsisimula din siya sa letter E. So this one is the fourth one. And of course, since Q po ito, ang kanyang last name na nagsisimula sa Q, it is the last one. So subukan po natin i-arrange. Okay? So we have here B followed by A, followed by C, followed by E and D. Okay, walang duda, ang tamang sagot po is of course, very good po, Sir Ray Allen Rumasanta. Okay, very good. Ang tamang sagot po is option number 3. Okay, so now let's proceed to item number 3. Okay, this one is quite, mas madali po itong sagutan, I think. Okay, dahil kung titingnan po ninyo, halos pareha. Okay, pareha talaga, exactly the same, ang first name and the last name. So, ang babasehan po natin dito is only the middle initial. Okay, middle initial po ang babasehan natin for this item. Okay, all we have to do is to arrange this in alphabetical order. Okay, ano ang mauuna? Ano ang mahuhuli para mas mabilis ang pagsagot. Okay? Meron ako nakikita ang number 1 ang sagot for item number 3. At tingnan natin. Okay, so ano ang una? Of course, it's letter B, di ba? Okay, B ang nauuna, so this one is the first. So kung titingnan po natin ang lahat ng options natin, lahat po ay nagsisimula sa letter B. Okay, now, anong susunod? Or try natin anong mahuhuli. Of course, ang pinakahuli dito is Y. Okay? Y. Of course, this one is the last or the fifth. Okay? So, balik tayo sa ating choices. Anong nagsisimula sa B at nagtatapos sa E? Okay. Pwede? Okay, the rest, wala na po. So, meaning, nagsisimula sa B, nagtatapos sa E. Ito po yung tamang sagot for item number 3. Okay? So, i-check po natin kung tama. Okay. B followed by K, followed by M, followed by O, and then Y. Okay, very good. So, meaning to say, our answer here, walang duda, kundi ang number 1. Okay, very good po. Maraming nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Okay, very good po. Now, let's proceed to item number 4. Okay, number 4 na po tayo. Okay, this time, meron din po tayo ditong name of businesses. Okay? So, balik po tayo sa rules. Alalahanin po natin ang rules. Di ba stated sa rules natin na ang mga short word ay hindi po included. So, i-exclude po natin. So, may nakita tayo ditong da na nauna. Okay. So, eliminate po natin ito. Meaning, and then, abbreviated din ang TV. Okay? So, let us now arrange this in alphabetic order. Okay? So, we have here Brook, letter B for Brookshire, letter C for Cumulus, letter M for Matchbox, letter T for TV or television, letter V for Vera Nieves. Okay, take note, pag meron po tayong hyphen na na-encounter, disregard lang po, follow pa rin po kung ano ang naunang name na na-mention. Disregard the second after the hyphen. Okay? So, wala pong kinalaman ang last name sa dulo ng hyphen. Okay? Intervening lang lamang po ito. Okay, so let us arrange. So, dapat ang mauna is letter B since it starts with letter B. So, lahat ng choices natin ay nagsisimula sa letter B. Okay, so hindi pa tayo makakapag-eliminate ng sagot. Of course, ang last must be letter V. Okay, Vera. So meaning, we have here two remaining options na nagsisimula sa B and then nagtatapos sa E. Okay. So kung titingnan natin, magkapareha ang second letter. So balikan natin ang second to the last. Dito po tayo magbabase this time. Okay, kung ang last is V, ano ang second to the last? Is it the T or the M? Okay. Very good. Okay, nakikita ko na ang tamang sagot. Of course, it should be, the correct order is, of course, B, Brookshire, followed by Cumulus, followed by Matchbox, followed by TV or television, and lastly, Vera Nieves. So the correct answer po for our item number 4, okay, tama na naman sila. Ang tamang sagot po is option number 4. Okay, very good. Okay, now let's proceed to item number 5. Okay, so as you can see, mga agency or mga tinalaga na mga organization ang mga, or commission ang mga sumusunod na choices. Okay, di ba according kanina sa ating rule, okay, i-omit natin ang mga small words or ang mga unnecessary or not important words. Pero kung titingnan po ninyo, di ba kanina meron tayong rules na ipa-file natin according to function. Okay? So kung ipa-file natin according to function, of course, makikita natin ang mauuna dito is letter F, di ba? Fight poverty. So since wala po dito sa mga choices natin, lahat po sila nagsisimula sa letter C. Okay, magbe-base po tayo this time sa mga words after ng word na commission. So kung titingnan po ninyo, letter C siya, since letter F or 4 ang kasunod na salita ng salitang commission. So mauuna ang 4. Presidential Commission for the Urban Poor. Okay, so magbe-base po tayo dito sa preposition na nakalagay. Okay, so 4. So lahat po nagsisimula sa letter C. So it will be the first one. And then, anong mauna, O or T? So since meron tayo ditong dalawang word, okay, short word na nagsisimula sa O, on, parehong on. So of course, ito yung susunod. And this one is the last, ang may 2. Okay, so this one is the last. Now, ang hahanapin po natin is ang order na nagsisimula sa C at nagtatapos po sa T. Again, nagsisimula sa C at nagtatapos sa may B since T. Okay, letter T. So, alin ang tamang sagot for item number 5? Okay, which one is it? Okay, nakikita ko na po ang tamang sagot. Okay? So, ang tamang sagot po is of course number 4. Okay, bakit? Okay, kung titingnan natin, mauna ang 4, the urban poor, followed by on, good. Since G comes before H, okay, so A ang susunod, and then D, okay, after G, we have H, and lastly, ang 2, fight poverty. Okay, I hope malinaw kung bakit number 4 ang ating sagot for item number 5. Okay, shall we proceed? Now, let's proceed to item number 6. Okay. Okay, marami pa rin ang tama. Very good. Okay, this time we have here title plus last name. Okay, this is stated in our rule number 2. Kapag title lang and then last name or first name lang ang given, anong mauna? So meaning, i-file lang po natin ito as it is. Okay, i-file as it is. So magbe-base po tayo dito not on their last name. Instead, magbe-base po tayo sa mga first or beginning letters ng kanilang titles. Okay, so here we have Brigadier General Lagaso, starts with letter B. Captain Ramos starts with letter C. Lieutenant Segovia starts with letter L. General Velasco starts with letter G. Sergeant Macapuno starts with letter S. Okay? Para mapabilis ang pagsagot, okay, simulan natin sa letter A ang mauuna since B po ang pinakaunang letra among them all. Okay, so titingnan natin sa choices natin, we have only two options here na nagsisimula sa letter A. Okay, so napapadali po ang inyong pagpili ng tamang sagot kapag ginagamit po natin ang elimination method. So ngayon naman po, since nahanap natin ang unang letra or ang mauuna sa alphabetic order, try po nating hanapin ang panghuli. Pero kung titingnan nyo po, parehas. Okay, parehas na nagtatapos sa E. Okay, this time, okay, iisa-isahin na po natin ang mga choices natin. Okay, now, let's start. B is the first, followed by C, it will be the second, followed by letter G, the third, followed by letter L, and lastly, letter S. Okay, so ang correct order po natin is A, B, D, C, E. Again, A, B, D, C, E. So saan? Is it number 1 or number 4? Okay, ang bilis naman. Okay, ang galing. Okay, ang galing ng ating mga kaguro. Very good po. Ang tamang sagot is our option number 4, A, B, D, C, E. Brigadier, followed by captain, followed by general, followed by lieutenant, and lastly, sergeant. Okay, very good. Now, let's proceed to item number 7. Okay, so for our item number 7, okay, we have here the title. Lahat po sila doctor. Okay, we have also the last name and the first name. So since it is also based on our rule number 1, mauuna pa rin po ang last name. So magpo-focus po tayo sa beginning letters ng kanilang last name. So this one starts with letter Q. This one starts with letter S. This one starts with letter A. Starts with letter L, and starts with letter F. Okay. So, meron na tayong nakikitang sagot. Meron na akong nakikitang sagot na 3. Okay, tingnan natin. Okay. So, since we have here letter A na last name, of course, this one is the first one. Okay? So, dapat ang mauuna is letter C. So, punta tayo sa ating choices. Dalawa lamang po ang ating choices na nagsisimula sa letter C. So, eliminate po natin ang dalawang options na ito. Okay? And then, tingnan ang last or final letter sa order or alphabetic order. Okay, D and B lamang po. So, tingnan po natin, balik po tayo sa ating i-arrange or i-alphabetize. Alin ang pinakahuli or ang pinaka-last na letter sa ating alphabetic order? Okay? Is it Q, S, A, L, or F? Okay, of course, it's S. So, dapat ang ating tamang sagot ay nagsisimula sa letter C at nagtatapos sa letter B. Okay, tama na naman si Ma'am Irene Pagaduan. Okay, very good. Ang tamang sagot po ay of course ang ating option number 3. Okay, so I hope napapadali po natin ang ating alphabetizing part sa clerical reasoning. Okay, now let's proceed to item number 8. Okay, so the following are names of secretaries, okay, of the different department before. Okay, so as you can see, almost similar sa previous item, my title, my first name, and then my last name. So kung babalikan natin, rule number 1 din po ang mga ito. Okay, so let us base them through their last name. Okay, last name po ang pagbabasehan po natin dito, hindi po ang kanilang first name. Okay, so first we have Soliman, letter S, Gordon, G-O, Gazmin, G-A, Luistro, letter L. Okay, so 4 na letra, 4 ang pagpipilian natin, ang i-arrange natin sa kanilang tamang pagkakasunod-sunod based sa alphabetic order. Okay, so alin ang mauuna? Okay, so since we have here 2 letters na nagsisimula sa G, G-A and G-O. Okay, so of course, mauna ang G-A, Gazmin. So this one must be the first one. Okay, balik sa choices. Dapat ang una po is nagsa-start sa letter C. So sa choices natin, dalawa lamang ang nagsisimula sa letter C. So eliminate ang other options maliban sa dalawa na nagsisimula sa letter C. Okay, pare-parehas ang sagot ng ating mga kaguro. Mukhang nagkakasundo ang ating mga kaguro. Okay. O, 4 pala. Okay, sabi ni Ma'am Jennifer Escudero. Napaka-active ni Ma'am. Okay. Okay, now, since nakita na natin ang beginning or ang dapat na nauuna sa ating alphabetic order, tingnan naman natin ang nasa huli or ang pinakahuling letra na dapat nating i-file. Okay? So, is it L or S? Okay, based sa alphabet, of course, it's letter S. Okay, so dapat nagsisimula sa letter C at nagtatapos po sa letter A. So, of course, wala na po itong number 5 natin. So, dapat ang sagot po is, it should be C, B, D, A. Okay, C, B, D, A, and it is our option number 4. Okay, pagaling. Okay, ngayon naman, punta tayo sa item number 9. Okay. This time we have here names of businesses. Okay? Pero may iba't ibang function po ang mga ito. Okay? Iba't ibang function pero isa lang ang pangalan o isa lang ang company. Okay, this time i-file po natin sila according sa kanilang function. Okay? So we are going to base this order sa kanilang function. So this one para sa plants, Ayala Plants Incorporated. Okay, it starts with letter P. This one is for healthcare. So letter H. This one is for land. So letter LA. Okay, since meron tayong another L sa ibaba. So we have here for life assurance. So we have here LI. Okay, now, na-underline na natin ang mga beginning letters na ating i-file or i-arrange. So, alin sa mga sumusunod ang mauna? Is it the P, the H, the LA, or the LI? Of course, mauna po is yung letter H, okay? For healthcare. So, dapat ang ating sagot po ay nagsisimula sa letter B. Balik po tayo sa ating choices. Eliminate po natin ang hindi nagsisimula sa letter B. So, eliminate this one. Also, eliminate this one. Okay, meron ako nakikita. Isang sagot lamang ang nakikita ko sa ating comment section and it is number 1. Okay, mukhang confident ang ating mga kaguro. Okay, tingnan natin. Okay, so again, we have only 2 options left. So again, this one comes first, H. Of course, since parehas na L ang mga ito, LA and LI, P ang mahuhuli. Okay, so ang P ang mahuhuli, this is the last. So hanapin po natin sa choices yung nagsisimula sa B at nagtatapos sa A. So walang iba kundi tama po ulit ang ating mga kaguro. Ang tamang sagot po ay option number 2. Ang tamang pagkakasunod-sunod ay B followed by C followed by D and lastly by A. B, D, C, D, A. Okay. Lahat po ba ng nanonood dito ay enrolled po sa CSE review? Okay, Ma'am Christine Lynn Hermosilia Tobes. Okay, Ma'am, hindi po. Okay, this one is free video po. Pero, kung hindi po kayo miyembro ng ating exclusive review group, napuputol po ang ating video. So, if you want to access the full length of our video discussions for CSE, magpa-membro na po by sending us a direct message po. Okay, now let's proceed to item number 10. Okay, this time, another name of business or businesses. Okay, we have here Polyscape Life and General Insurance Corporation. For letter B, we have here Serenity Twin Group Incorporated. For letter C, we have One Big Nation Steel Corporation. For letter D, we have here Balderrama Foods Corporation. And letter E, we have Traptown Resources Incorporated. Okay? Wala kayong nakita. Okay, wala po kayong nakita. Okay, ma'am, mag-message lamang po sa ating exclusive, sa ating FB page na Gurong Pinoy po. para makapagpa-member po kayo. Okay, again, this is a name of businesses. Okay, so meron po tayo ditong number or numeral. So again, stated po sa rule natin kanina na kapag meron pong numerals or numbers, spell out po natin ang mga ito. Okay, so i-spell out natin. So this is 1, so O-N-E. Okay, so this will be 1 na O-N-E. Okay, ngayon naman, i-alphabetize or i-arrange na po natin sila in alphabetic order. Okay, patingin nga ng mga sagot. Grabe ang tawa ni Ma'am Muhammad Ayan Balindang. Okay, so 5 daw ang sagot. Okay, tingnan natin. Okay, so we have here words or names of businesses that starts with letter P. So, kung titingnan po natin, wala po tayo ditong name of business na merong pangalan ng tao. So, meaning, ang babasehan lamang natin po is the name of the business itself. Okay? So, letter P, letter S, this one is letter O, letter B, and letter T. Okay. Okay, tawang-tawa si Ma'am Jocelyn. Okay, tingnan natin. Of course, meron tayo ditong letter B. So, dapat, ang sagot po natin ay nagsisimula sa letter D. Okay, since it begins with letter B, Valderrama. So, kung titingnan po natin ang ating choices, lahat po sila nagsisimula sa letter D. Wala pa po tayong i-eliminate. Okay? And then, tingnan po natin kung anong letra ang possible na nasa huli. Okay? Is it the P, the S, the T, or the O? Okay? P, Q, R, S, T. So, yung T po ang nasa dulo. So, hanapin po natin ang sagot na nagsisimula sa D at nagtatapos po sa E. Okay, meron na ba? Okay, meron na. Okay, nakita ninyo mga kaguro? Okay, tama po. Ang tamang sagot po for item number 10 is of course the option number 5. Okay, check po natin kung tama. Okay, mauuna ang letter D, Valderrama. Tama, this one is the first. Followed by O. Okay, O for 1, that is, okay, tama. Letter number 2 is O for 1. And then followed by letter P. Okay, this is the third. Followed by letter B, letter S. This one is the fourth. And lastly, letter E is the fifth. So the correct order is D, C, A, B, E. Okay. Okay po. Sige po, ma'am. Magpa-member po kayo by sending us a direct message. Okay, ngayon naman, punta po tayo sa item number 11. Okay. Pero for our item number 11, we are going to familiarize the common clerical office procedure by choosing the correct answer from the given choices. Okay, meron po tayong mga terms na ginagamit sa clerical reasoning or sa clerical office procedures. Okay, this time, let's see. Okay, Ma'am Divine Grace Makapilan o Navarro. Yes, ma'am, mag-message lamang po kayo. Okay? Sa ating FB page na Gurong Pinoy. Okay? So, let us start with item number 11. So, we have here a situation given. So, meaning, we are going to analyze it first for us to answer these items. For number 11, if the names Brian Justin, Francine Johnson, Frank Jones, and Mary Johnston were arranged for alphabetical filing, the position of the underlined name would be blank. Again, ang mga pangalan po na nabanggit ay nakasulat po with first and last name. So, paano nga ba natin pina-file pag ang given is first and last name? So, of course, it will fall on our rule number 1. Mauuna po ang last name. Okay? So, once na arrange na po natin, tingnan po natin kung ano ang order ng underline na pangalan. Ang underline na pangalan po is Francine Johnson. Okay, so let us try to arrange this. Okay, so first we are going to file them according to their last name. So we have here Justin, Johnson. Okay, so this one is J-O-S. This one is J-O-H. Another is Jones, J-O-N. This one is J-O-H, okay, almost same. Johnson, but this one may T siya. Okay, so Johnston. Okay. So meaning, don't be confused, wag po tayong bumase sa kanilang first name. Okay? Bumase po tayo sa kanilang last name. So ano ang tamang pagkakasunod-sunod ng mga pangalan na given sa ating statement? Okay? Anong mauuna? Of course, ang mauna is it Johnson? Since parehas lang po na may J-O-H-N ang ating second and last names. So, Johnson or Johnston? Anong mauuna? Okay, meron ako nakikita nagko-comment ng number 11 daw is first. Okay, tingnan natin. So, mauuna po ang Johnson. Okay? Since after ng S, we have here the O. Here naman, after ng S, we have here the T. So, mauna po yung O compare sa T. So, meaning, Francine Johnson is the first. Okay, first po. Followed by Mary Johnston, this is the second. Followed by Frank Jones, this is the third. And the fourth or the last is Justin. Okay. Pero ang tinatanong lang po sa ating statement or sa ating item is pang-ilan sa alphabetic order ang nakasalungguhit na pangalan. So meaning, Francine Johnson is the first. Okay, so our answer here is option number 1. Okay, option number 1 po ang tamang sagot for item number 11. Okay, meron ako nakikitang tama, meron ding medyo nagkamali. Okay, maybe na-mislook po natin ang Johnson at saka Johnston. Maybe. Okay, again, our answer for item number 11 is option number 1. Francine Johnson is first kung i-alphabetize natin ang mga pangalan na ito. Okay, very good. Now, let's proceed to item number 12. Okay, mukhang nakakasunod pa naman ang ating mga kaguro. Okay? How about number 12? Of the following four names, which is the third name in alphabetical order? Okay, this time, ang hahanapin po natin is yung pumapangatlo or third sa ating alphabetical order. Okay, number 1, we have here Mahoney. Number 2, we have here Maloney. Number 3, we have Major. And number 4, we have Melrose. Okay, ang hahanapin po natin is the third name in alphabetical order. Okay, meron po tayong, okay, nakikitang answer na number 2. Okay, number 2 na kaya. Okay, so kung titingnan po natin, lahat po sila nagsisimula sa letter M. Okay, same. May tatlo na nagsisimula sa letter A. Okay, so meaning this one is automatic, the fourth one in our order. Okay, and then, ang i-arrange po natin is, anong mauna between the H, the L, and the J? Of course, mauna po is yung H. Okay, followed by H-I-J. So yung J po, this will be the second. And of course, the L is the third. Okay, mukhang tama na naman ang ating mga kaguro. Okay, ang husay. Okay, very good po. Ang tamang sagot for item number 12, kung i-arrange po natin sila or i-file in alphabetical order, ang tamang sagot po na pumapangatlo ay of course number 2. Okay, very good po. Okay, so now let's proceed to item number 13. Okay, 13. For item number 13, this is the method of indexing and filing where names are in alphabetized order. Anong tawag sa pamamaraan kung saan ang mga pangalan po ay napagpapakasunod-sunod according sa alphabetized or mga letra ng alpabeto? Anong tawag dito? Is it number 1, numeric? Number 2, binary. Number 3, metric. Number 4, geographic. Or number 5, alphabetic. Okay? O, iisang sagot lang din ang nakikita ko. Okay, mukhang humusay na tayo lalo sa clerical reasoning. Okay, so very good po. Meron na po tayong keyword. Kung titingnan nyo po, meron na tayong keyword, alphabetized. Okay, from the root word, alphabet. Okay. So pag sinabi po nating alphabetic filing system, ito po yung ginagamit para mag-file tayo ng mga records, ng mga pangalan ng tao, pwede rin pangalan ng mga businesses, pwede rin ng institutions, government agencies, subjects, topics, or geographic locations. Lahat po according sa pagkakasunod-sunod ng mga letra batay sa alphabet or alpabeto. Okay? So meaning, walang duda, ang tamang sagot po natin for this item ay alphabetic. Okay? Again, ang tamang sagot po ay number 5, alphabetic. Okay, very good. Wala akong nakikitang ibang sagot. Pare-parehas na tama ang sagot sa item number 30. Huhusay. Okay, ngayon naman po, pumunta na tayo sa item number 14. Okay. How about this item? Mahihirapan pa kaya tayo sa item na ito? Okay? When a company asks you to submit your latest CV, what does CV stands for? Okay, ano bang ibig sabihin ng CV? Okay, ang bilis. Hindi pa ako nagbabasa ng choices. May mga sagot na. Ang gagaling naman. Okay, number 1, is it curriculum vitae? Number 2, curriculum virtue. Number 3, we have curriculum value. Number 4, we have curriculum vitae or curriculum vitae. Okay, and then curriculum vital. Which one? Okay, parang ngayon ko lang nakikita na magkakasundo kayo sa inyong mga sagot. Okay, napaka-positive at confident ng ating mga kaguro. Okay, tingnan natin. Okay, pag sinabi po nating CV or curriculum vitae, sometimes it is pronounced as vitae, some naman ay pinopronounce po nila ito as curriculum vitae. Okay, pag sinabi po nating curriculum vitae, it is often abbreviated as CV. Madalas po tinatawag nila itong resume. It is a document that job applicants use to showcase their academic and professional accomplishments. Okay? So, of course, kapag kayo po ay nag-a-apply ng trabaho, ito po yung kadalasang sinusumite po natin. Okay? Na nagpapakita ng ating mga academic and professional accomplishments. Okay, so again, ang tamang sagot po for item number 14 ay, of course, this is curriculum vitae. Okay, very good. Lahat ng nakikita kong sagot ay tama. Magaling po. Okay, very good. Our item number 14, ang sagot po ay curriculum vitae number 4. Okay, very good. Ngayon naman po, punta na tayo sa item number 15. Okay? In addressing the Pope, which way is preferred? Okay? Para i-address ang pangalan ng Pope o yung Pope, ano ang tamang pag-address sa kanya? Is it number 1, Your Majesty? Number 2, His Holiness. Number 3, Your Excellency. Number 4, Your Honor. Or number 5, His Majesty. Okay, I can see. Okay, number 2s. Okay, marami ako nakikitang sagot na number 2s. Okay, so let's see. Para saan o kanino ba ina-address yung Your Majesty? Okay, take note. Usually, ito po ay ina-address natin sa Queen. Okay, sa Reyna. Okay, Your Majesty or Her Majesty. Okay, how about yung Your Excellency? Okay, Your Excellency po, ina-address natin ito sa mga heads of state, sa mga pinuno ng bansa, sa mga governors, sa pangulo, sa mga ambassadors. So, yun po ang paraan ng pag-address natin sa kanila, Your Excellency. Ang Your Honor naman po, very familiar po tayo sa ganitong pag-address. Okay? Of course, maririnig po natin ito usually sa court. Your Honor, objection, Your Honor. O sinong tinutukoy ng Your Honor? Okay? Di ba? Ang judge. Okay? Judge po ang ina-address natin pag sinasabi natin Your Honor. Okay? Okay, very good po. Advancing Ma'am Divine Grace. Pag His Majesty po, okay, ito naman po is paraan ng pag-address natin sa King. Okay, sa King or sa Hari. Okay? Pero pag sinabi naman natin para sa Pope, paano natin i-address ang Pope, ang Santo Papa? Ito po is yung His Holiness. Okay? Very good po. Okay, ang bilis. Okay, very good. Ang tamang sagot po sa item number 15 in addressing the Pope, which way is preferred? Of course, the correct answer is His Holiness. Okay, very good. Now, let us proceed to the second part of our discussion for clerical reasoning. We have the spelling. Okay, so spelling na po tayo this time. Okay, so handa na ba tayo para sa spelling na category? Okay, very good. Tama ang mga sagot sa item number 15. Okay. So we have here basic spelling rules. Okay? Katulad ng grammar, meron po tayong sinusunod